Now, within hours of the mandate, the Vote Chori Brigade, though, is back again. Now, in the latest, Rahul Gandhi has put up a post saying Assam and Bengal are clear cases of election being stolen by the BJP with support of the Election Commission. He also said that he agrees with Mamata Banerjee that more than 100 seats have now been stolen in Bengal. That's a claim that has been made by Rahul Gandhi. Let's take a look at what he has said. In fact, he has taken to social media, and here is what he says. Interestingly, the Congress party is also to form government in Kerala, and Rahul Gandhi has congratulated the people of Kerala for the victory of the Congress party, saying and thanking people as well. But it's a completely different story when it comes to Assam and Bengal. And here is what Rahul Gandhi has said. Assam and Bengal are clear cases of the election being stolen by the BJP with the support of the Election Commission. We agree with Mamata ji. More than 100 seats were stolen in Bengal. We have seen this playbook before, and he has named Madhya Pradesh, in Haryana, Maharashtra and Lok Sabha 2024. And he says that the election has been stolen. That's a claim that has been made by Rahul Gandhi, supporting Mamata Banerjee. Now remember, Mamata Banerjee has also not conceded defeat. Instead, has said that 100 seats vote chori has occurred. Let's get you more breaking updates now coming in, because the BJP has now hit back at Rahul Gandhi over his claims of vote chori in Assam and Bengal. The Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has said that instead of undertaking some introspection, looking at what went wrong after repeated electoral setbacks, the Congress party has increasingly resorted to questioning the electoral process itself whenever the outcomes are unfavorable. He also goes on to question, when your party wins in Kerala, the same election commission becomes credible and independent, and when the results go elsewhere, it becomes compromised and stolen. My colleagues Rajesh and Ridhita are joining us on the broadcast with the details. And Rajesh, is it the same playbook that we are seeing from the opposition parties? Because on one hand, you have Mamata Banerjee, who claims that over 100 seats have been stolen, which means that she has still not conceded defeat. And we're not just talking about her seat, but all of Bengal. And you have Rahul Gandhi, who until recently was campaigning against the TMC government, now saying that the election has been stolen.
Absolutely. War of words has begun soon after the result was declared in West Bengal yesterday. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has blamed the Election Commission, and not only Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, rather Mamata Banerjee, TMC Supreme and outgoing Chief Minister of Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, and the TMC MP and General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee has also blamed the Election Commission. They have accused the Election Commission of manipulating the EVMs, manipulating of ballot boxes. And not only that, they have also accused the Election Commission of conducting slow counting yesterday. When BJP was leading in several seats in West Bengal yesterday, that time TMC has issued several statements, including Mamata Banerjee has given a video statement on her social media handle, claiming that Election Commission is doing all these things at the behest of BJP, and they are conducting slow counting. So after which, when we noticed that Mamata Banerjee went to the counting center yesterday from her residence, that time also Mamata Banerjee was blaming Election Commission. So after this shameful defeat in Bhawanipur, in the Mamata Banerjee's stronghold Bhawanipur, TMC is now blaming Election Commission and BJP as well. So BJP has hit back at Rahul Gandhi and TMC as well. They are saying that when they winning in some other states, the same Election Commission becomes independent and credible. But when they are being defeated by Bharatiya Janata Party, that time only, and they are claiming and they are questioning a commission like Election Commission of India. Back to you.
Okay, all right. So the BJP is also raising these questions. How is it that the Election Commission seems fair when you are winning, like in a state like Kerala, where the Congress party has won? There are no objections that are raised to the Election Commission. But now when it comes to Bengal and Assam, where the BJP has won, the same parties are raising these questions. We have a reaction from the BJP. Listen in.
Jeete to hum. Otherwise blame EVM. Now they are hypocritically blaming EVM, Election Commission, election rigging in West Bengal and in Assam. And Rahul Gandhi says that this was the playbook used in Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Maharashtra. But what proof did you provide? In fact, the courts rejected whatever contentions you brought.
So inconsistencies in how the Congress party is looking at the Election Commission, not raising any objection in Kerala, but in the other states. It's a result that has been nothing short of tectonic, though, in Bengal, because West Bengal has ensured that the TMC chief, Mamata Banerjee, loses not just her seat but also the state of West Bengal. And sure enough, she's been crying foul. Instead of accepting the mandate of the people, Didi is calling the result immoral. She's alleging that there has been large-scale rigging and vote loot in over 100 seats, blaming the central forces and the system for being in collusion with the BJP.
They're beating us. मेरे को पिटाया, मेरे को लात मारा। बीजेपी, এরা হচ্ছে দানবিক পার্টি, 100টা সিট লুট করেছে। It's a immoral victory. Whatever election commission has done with the central forces and Prime Minister and Home Minister, it is totally illegal. And we will ask for counter mandate. Loot.
So let's talk about the biggest headline makers and the biggest losers and winners in this election in West Bengal. The one constituency that everyone had been watching out for is, of course, the Bhawanipur constituency. Mamata Banerjee taking on her aide, or rather her aide, once upon a time aide, Shubhendu Adhikari taking on Mamata Banerjee. This was one contest that everyone had been looking at. Is it going to be Nandigram 2.0? And it turned out to be, because Mamata Banerjee lost from this constituency that is a stronghold of the TMC, her own stronghold, and she won with a huge margin of over 15,000 votes. Of course, in the 2021 elections as well, she had lost against Shubhendu Adhikari. That was in Nandigram constituency. After this victory, yet again Shubhendu Adhikari being the giant slayer this election, here is what he said.
हिंदू के ऊपर अत्याचार किया, हिंदू ने सबक सिखा दिया। ये पूरा हिंदू के ऊपर जितना अत्याचार किया, मालदा, मुर्शिदाबाद, मोथाबाड़ी से लेकर, हिंदू ने पूरा खत्म कर दिया ममता को।
So, Ridhita, the BJP says very clearly that this is Hindu consolidation against the Mamata Banerjee government, and this is Hindu consolidation behind the BJP. Is that the real story? You know, you've been covering the elections and how the narrative has shaped and what actually propelled BJP to this historic number in the state.
Well, absolutely. You see that yesterday with a margin of 15,105, Shubhendu Adhikari had won the Bhawanipur seat. And remember that he was very confident during his campaigns, also stating that the Hindus of Bhawanipur has actually consolidated and the votes will be in prior to BJP now, because the people of Bengal have understood again, if they are not united now, then they will be separated. The Katega to Batega formula had actually come to seen in West Bengal, especially given to the elections yesterday. So that is how Shubhendu Adhikari was also campaigning, and he was very confident, and given to which yesterday also after his major win he says that it was the Hindu votes which culminated against together, and this consolidated vote has actually understood their future and they have given the priority to the Bharatiya Janata Party, and the win is completely of the people. The mandate of people have been heard yesterday through the ballot box, irrespective of whatever the allegation has come ahead from the opposition Trinamool Congress. However, at this point you can see behind me is one of the party offices of the Trinamool Congress, which has been vandalized last night. It has been broken. All the posters of Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee has been thrown away. This is the visuals that I'm getting you exclusively on Times Now, where all these posters of the Ruby party office in Kolkata has been vandalized after yesterday's victory. Massive victory was highlighted in Kolkata. The urban voting bank, remember, BJP was very thoughtful about the urban voting in Kolkata, Howrah, Hooghly, this side, because this is the exact area in which they had a setback in 2021. But this time we see that they have actually gained a lot of seats in this area only, and that is why yesterday this massive victory was given to the second phase of polling.
So after what happened in the 2021 elections, the central agencies or the forces have been deployed in Bengal even after the results for a long time. Unfortunately, we're seeing some cases of vandalism being reported, but as the Prime Minister's message was to the cadre, to the people of Bengal, that this is about Badlav, not Badla. Ridhita as well as Rajesh, thank you for joining us with all those details. With that, it's time for us to slip into a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.